Yes, sir.
We're itching to fight. Yes, sir.
Got it, sir.
Let 'em have it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
For king and country. Yes, sir.
Enemy is ahead.
But for some reason, I don't think you guys can hear me. No, hear me now. Sorry, guys. So I was just sorting a few things out there before I started.
Yes, sir.
So this is a 2v2 map. Ramio, I believe the name of the map. So it's a good song. Was it Demoking Gaming and So Comes, I believe that Snoo Comes. Anyway, this guy I used to this player here, I used to actually play him back in the day when I first ever started playing the game. Was it so? Basically, I used to play with this guy back in the day, and he finally got a PC again, well, a better PC, and we can start playing again together. So I'm pretty happy that he finally got a good one, and we can play together again. Was it? So this is going to hopefully be quite a good game. It's quite glad to see a good old player that I used to play with back in the day. I used to always play 2v2s with this guy. Was it not just 2v2s, you know, it was all other sorts of things. So we're both very good players. So he knows what he's doing. He understands. I got him into this game. I actually know this guy, and it's always been a game that I've always enjoyed playing with him. I wouldn't say he's amazing, but he knows what he's doing. So. So this is a weird 2v2 game, to be quite honest with you. It had its drawbacks and it had its good parts of it. Obviously you will see when we go further through. Nice kill from, was it Goodson?
We're itching to fight. Yes, sir.
So we've got a mortar moving in here now, an M1 mortar. Some basically conscripts moving in. We've got a tank moving on the right. I believe that's a T-34. Yeah, T-34. So was a Goodson loved to flare on the ground for some reason. I think he was gone a bit happy with that, to be quite honest with you. So when I obviously saw this, I was like, no, you're not pushing up in my area. So I launched down some basic flares, smoke bombs, sorry, and then basically burnt out all the units that were in here to get rid of them. So I was pretty chuffed when I done that. So. Ooh, that was just unlucky. Okay, so we got shot. Try again. There we go. Go through the second. I think I then kill the mortar. Yeah, I do. Kill the mortar. I was like, no, you're not killing the guy. I was actually trying to get him up here, but I thought you could like jump over this bit for some reason. Actually, you can. I realised he was pushing all the way up here. So what I've done, guys, is I actually went in that and basically emptied it. All I was trying to see is got like one round left. And there is the mortar shells there. Right there. 110 of them all sitting on the ground. Wasted. I was like, no, you ain't getting that no more. You ain't shooting that shit. So I tried to run him down into the middle. I thought they were actually still there, but I realised they were actually all down here. So just try to shoot him up high and try to see what I can get. And then ran out of ammo at the last minute.
Yes, sir.
Got it, sir.
Got that just in the nick of time.
Got it, sir.
Got it, sir.
Yes, sir. Get ready for the fight. Got it, sir.
Nah, he got his water back. Only had one round in the left now. That must have been. Why is my mortar not firing? Well, my mortar ain't firing. It's because he ain't got no ammo in it. Hey, so I ended up running my Crusader over here, and I was like, fuck this shit. This whole shit's getting taken out. So I saw all these group of units. I was aiming right for them. Didn't really see much of them. Didn't really see what I could see there. But I knew at this point he was probably going to be bringing in a tank. So I'm sure I saw this guy just there. And then I was running all my stuff into this bit here to try and take out the rest of what's in here. As I right screw it, putting on in reverse. Just kept shooting right into this bit here, trying to kill whatever else I could. But obviously I knew with that T-34 coming at me, it's going to be a bit of a problem. Sure, yeah, stick in reverse. Just try to take out whatever else I can prior to me leaving. I kept trying to move them around the back of the building and trying to be careful what I was doing, but I was like, no, they're going to be taken out. So I just kind of put them straight this time, and obviously because I realised he was actually not shooting me now. And I just kept trying to move him back. Every time he like missed, I'd put him back, and then I'd put him back again. Obviously just trying to hit the back end of him. But I had two tanks at this point. He obviously had the M10 Wolverine, and then there was the 4 then. Obviously they finally got it because he kept progressing on him, so there was nothing really I could do. He was going to die regardless, I think, even if I had him straight, so obviously because not having that working gun was a big problem.
Yes, sir.
So this was his first 2v2 game that we actually played together. As I say, we've not really played in a long time, and obviously it was quite nice to actually obviously be able to play together again. Was it so? It was quite actually not a bad game from him. It was top effort. So obviously been not actually been on this game in a long time, and coming back to this and trying to remember how to play it again. Don't know why I never really had this area here protected. I really don't know why. There may be a couple of units in here. I was kind of panicking. I was like, oh my god, they could send units around the back of me. Why have I got this fucking so empty? So he ended up bringing a Comet. See if he can try and take out a couple of these tanks. So. And then I brought in obviously tank destroyer myself, running Hercules. And it's just really just to try and get rid of these tanks. Just looking for basically shooting at us. Obviously turned his ass and that was pretty good. He done that, so. So it's just obviously just an easy pickings for us. Fucking these guys were calling in tanks left, right, centre. That was obviously a medium tank destroyer then that came in.
Got it, sir.
So let's try to keep pressuring into this middle as well. Trying to make sure we stay alive. Don't know how that never killed that. Like that landed like fucking on top of them. What the like honestly like no idea. Why would you like oh my days man. Oh my days. But anyway, go back over here. There had about 3 tanks over here, and I knew that's obviously going to be at some point a problem. And so when I saw the obviously the tank destroyer turn on its side, I was like, oh, that is magical. I could hopefully try and get a back shot into the back of it and just keep it pinned. And then obviously I realised he was trying to get units into some of these tanks, and some of the worst thoughts are kicking about, so just shooting between them both. Just try to keep this one down, and obviously try and kill any units that we're getting out. And I realised I managed to clear it out. Fucking a lot of units are moving onto the side, so I managed to get rid of the tank destroyer, which I was quite happy about. I kind of realised it was obviously just this tank and this tank that were still alive. Obviously, which I didn't want to be a problem to me. So I was trying to aim for the back end of it. So managed to get rid of that next T-34. Oops. Definitely done something to it anyway. My Hercules was definitely doing damage anyway. So I was just trying to scare this tank as well.
Yes, sir.
Unfortunately, Goldson was obviously taking out this patch area here. He was definitely pushed back, so the way I looked at my Wolverine, my Hercules. I stopped shooting. I think I did keep actually shooting my Hercules at these. My Hercules, keep fucking saying it wrong. Was I kept actually shooting at them, basically these tanks, so just to try and make sure I kept them pinned. And then I was like, wait, hang on, I'm fucking here like by myself. Like any unit could come over and attack me. So I think I got rid of that T-34 this time. I don't know how that fucking ever died. So I realised obviously that was a problem with him turning on his side like that, so. Poor guy, didn't obviously know it was all out of ammo. Just a wee tip for anyone, like, if you accidentally lose your unit on that side of the map, or something like that, try and clear all your ammo out of it. Just go into the inventory, clear all your ammo out of it. Means it kind of renders it useless to them if they try and repair it and take control of it. The only way they could get basically to fix it is obviously just to get an ammo truck over it, get an ammo next to it. But I don't really think they'll do that because I didn't really think it'd be worth it. So just a tip for anyone if anyone wants to try that. So as I was refueling him, he just got unlucky and he got a little like killed, which I was quite gutted about, but you know, one of these things. So when I was like losing units in the left right centre, I was like, no, I'll get out of here. So I just put him in full basal retreat. I knew there wasn't really anything that could kill him, so they're all fucked. So, but then at least he had his Churchill in there. Obviously the crocodile Churchill, and I knew they were obviously he was going to try and move on to this position. That's not the best move in the world, but It's just how slowly moves. So I was obviously trying to make my wee push, obviously into this middle wee part here, to try and do something about it. I really don't know why Goldson really liked the flares quite a lot, you know, marking down on the map constantly. Nice shot from him there. Literally decrewed it. And absolutely sparkled it. Nice.
Repairs complete.
There was that Hummel shooting again. I don't know how that guy never died there. He's fucking stopped. He's dead. Ooh, oh, I was just he's lucky. Literally got, poor big guy, got literally repaired and I literally just shot it and took it to turret almost right away. And then shot it again and then that finally time killed it, which I was pretty happy with. And then obviously I was just trying to take out this other tank. I was trying to actually set it on fire. Was it just to try and end it this time? And I killed the turret, poor guy. Literally just got these, spent all that time getting these two tanks repaired and then I get fucking barbecued with that, so. So obviously I had a Chaffee pushing on my left flank here. I did actually have an RPG guy here somewhere. Where the fuck is my RPG guy? Yes, there's my RPG guys. So obviously I was just trying to run at him. I was like, yes, fucking shoot the back, fucking shoot the back. I was like, yes, fucking absolutely minted. Misses completely. And then both of them get taken out, so I was like, fuck it. Go do that instead. Try and take out some of that shit there.
Got it, sir.
So unfortunately my Achilles was finally taken out, which is pretty gutted with it. So obviously I tried to shoot him, try to get a good round on him. I was just trying not to shot at the same time, so I was making sure I was being careful, but God, this thing's just not going to die. Then I finally got it. Don't know how the fuck that guy never died. Again, don't know how he never died. I was like, fuck it, I can't afford to lose you, so I'm gonna stay back and just get someone else to kill him. And then one of my guys finally killed him. So I tried to sneak some units in around the back of the guy's, around the back of the guy, because obviously this bit here was just fucking wide open. These guys were actually doing pretty well. Obviously I think basically this guy was just holding the middle, and then this guy was basically doing. So yeah, this guy obviously was seemed to be pushing on the right and just holding the right, and obviously the gamer guy was just trying to hold the left. So I was just more or less trying to retake the middle. I was like, oh, this is a bit of a problem, we need to retake this middle. So obviously I didn't realise you actually had a heavy machine. I think it did have a heavy machine gun, but I don't really know what to get to take that out at the moment. So the way I looked at it, just slowly stroll my units in, obviously this Hummel, Howitzer, sorry, once the M12 gun was causing me a bit of a problem. And obviously I had an IS-1 coming in as well, and I was, oh my sweet Jesus. So it's actually quite gutted I lost 2 heavy machine gunners here. There's a couple of dead bodies in that middle area there. So I was like, oh, fuck it. I was like, this isn't good, so should have probably used some more smoke grenades or something to try and take that middle part. But I don't know. So Goldson was obviously trying to retake his side. Yeah, I tried to rush some units into this middle and try and retake over. And I realised obviously that what he had. Oh yeah, bugger, that was me obviously taking out the M12, so. Nice shot, nice kill. Hey, so when I realised they obviously had the IS-1, I thought, fuck it. Not really used one of these in a while. This, basically, the Churchill. So fuck it, bring one of them in and see what damage it can do. Never really used it that much, so. And I thought his Churchill would be definitely in trouble going against something like that, an IS-1. So obviously his IS-1 was taking out a lot of vehicles, so just causing us a bit of a problem.
Already on that side. Repairs completed.
So more or less I was just trying to get my Churchill and a target of obviously this IS-1, so I need to try and get rid of that IS-1 because it was definitely causing problems. The only thing I really don't like about this vehicle, and the reason why I don't really use it often, is it's taking that horse. It's so I ended up obviously just fucking up its tracks, and I was like, well, fuck it, need to hit that again then. So I thought I'll just let it take the rounds. Just now, and then at this present second I was just trying to get units into this tank. I'm sure it was at some point. No, but it's not ready yet. So obviously I was just trying to stop him from killing my tank, but then obviously put it action. So this is just kind of one of the reasons why I don't really like them, because you get fucked up really easily. And then obviously you're shooting his Hummel into me. So he's M12 I believe that is. Yeah, it's another M12. And I was like, fuck you, you're not fucking shooting another one into me, so you're just gonna get fucked up in a minute. 6 on fire. Alright, boom. He dies, but he does what I needed him to do. So that's the main thing. Fucks up that M12. I was like, shit, I hope these guys aren't going to start pushing on this tank. So obviously my main priority now was to try and get this tank repaired. Get him shooting back again, because obviously that IS-1 isn't shooting anymore. I think it's like this one. Obviously, he was just trying to hide his crocodile. Churchill behind flame. These guys were actually, doing pretty well against this. So, I was like, I really need to take this middle part over. Obviously, this part was quite heavily defended with machine gunners and shit. So, and all those other sorts of things. So I was like, fuck it, I need to do something about this. I need to break something. Pretty sure I told Goldson, I was like, you need to take that right hand side now. I I said this is a problem. They're getting really high scores and I'm getting quite nervous with that shit. Nice to see that tank here. Oh, wow. I got a hit pretty well. I think I ended up taking it at that point. Maybe not. He was then finally repaired, which I was pretty chuffed with. So I tried to basically shoot with this bit here, take out what units they had there. So quite a lot of units moving up on me, so quite glad I did, because obviously I killed an ET and came in too late for them as well. Someone had a radio operator for it. It's not a radio operator. Yeah, it's a radio operator. There's a video operator. It's happening, Screed. How you doing, man? You alright? Thanks for joining me today, man. Hey, so obviously my Achilles obviously got taken in the game, and I was, oh shit, that's a tank destroyer. So more or less I thought, fuck it, Churchill's gonna probably die, so I thought may as well just fucking face this thing straight on and see what I can do with it. So more or less I was just trying to, and I realised he was almost loaded. I thought, well, my intention obviously was to shoot at him, but I was like, oh wait, they might have units in here with RPGs, and I thought, fuck it, I'll just stick it for everything. Obviously he should have really aimed for him, but so I finally started pushing into this middle part as well, because I was kind of getting pissed off because I wasn't able to take it, and I was just losing units constantly. So this is why I told Golson to take the far right, and obviously just try and secure it. Yeah, I'm fine, man. Was it doing all well? Just pretty tired today, man. Just got work tomorrow as well, so thoughts of it, bro. Was it just pretty tired, man? So I'm only doing one recording tonight, guys. I'm not doing any more than that. So let's see if we get on. So I'm glad to hear you're good, though, man. Glad to hear you're good. Obviously, I was just trying to get this repaired to try and basically push into this middle position with what basically obviously militia units I had. Thought I was doing a right job trying to clear this middle part out. Radio operator clearly. At this point, as I asked Barry, I can probably clear this guy into the to try and kill the SU-85. Goodbye. Rest in peace. Screed, I would love to play later on, mate, but unfortunately I've got work tomorrow morning, mate. So, and I'm up pretty early, man, so I would need to take a rain check on that one. I don't know when I'll next be on, but hopefully I'll be on at some point, man. If you drop your name in, you know, in comments, mate, I'll get you added on my Steam account, mate, and we can have a couple of games, man. I'm totally game for that, though. It's coming up for like 11 o'clock here at night, mate. So. Hey, so obviously I thought, screw it, I'm going to move my M5 in. Try and secure this position a little bit better, make sure he doesn't take that machine gunner. As soon as I saw him trying to take that, I was like, fuck it, shoot straight that bit. And I was like, I'll try and make sure I secure the middle. obviously, I realised these guys obviously having all this stuff here. I was like, this is a problem. Like, I don't really want this like gathering outside our front door. So basically move my Churchill forward. My intention, obviously, I think was the T-34. Was to try and see what I could kill. But when I saw them all moving towards me, I was like, fuck it, I can do really anything I want. Then I got that T-34 on the left. Probably should have just aimed for that one, but you know, at the end of the day, I'd rather kill a T-34 than let a T-34 still be alive. So obviously I lost this position on my far left here. Wasn't really that too bothered because I knew he had a sniper somewhere, but I didn't know where the sniper was. And I thought I was too busy in the middle and too busy on the right hand side to try and worry about this side. So I just basically gathered some units up here, make sure you can like push any units behind me or anything, and anything I just didn't want to see. So obviously my Churchill was kind of taken about the game. Thanks Creed, I'll give you a wee ad, man. We'll get some games playing together, man. Don't mind playing against or with man, whatever you do. Happily play with you, the buddy, man. So, game for that, man.
Got it, sir.
So, trying to get him basically back up and running as quick as I can. Obviously try to keep my units in behind these tracks here. I felt that that's probably the safest part for him. Just like that for a second. I think Goldson was just a little bit unlucky. He was trying to run a unit into that guy's was it IS-1 TNT using, but it didn't really work that well. Yeah, done to extend the tracking it, but not the way I think he was wanting it to work anyway. So.
Got it, sir.
So holy shit, there's so many tanks on this side. So I was quite gutted that obviously the turret wasn't the first thing that appeared on this. So I was quite happy to see him chucking grenades down top of this. To try and get rid of it. So I ended up obviously shooting him again, and he got a really good kill on that T-34 and that shotgun. Well done to Goldson as well. Obviously for taking it that IS-1. Such a big difference that made. So, so obviously trying to get this tank repaired again as well, to obviously move forward and to kill this last tank. Obviously a Jumbo. Really like a Jumbo, really good vehicle, especially a very good anti-tank killer. Don't know how very good will it do against allies, but obviously we'll find out just in a second. So actually kind of thought he was making quite a big push up here, so I was like, no, you're not making any kind of push up here, fella. So I basically just brought in an M5 again, just to deal with this infantry that's here. So I think I'd try and move him in a minute.
It's ready for action.
Ready now, so obviously my main aim was that Jumbo, and I was perfect for moving into me. Was it? I didn't actually think that was quite a good shot on it, to be honest with you, but it surprised me. Quite glad I obviously stunned it though, causing any damage to me or anything else. So Goldson obviously came up for his own tank, and wow, what a fucking one shot wonder there. So quite happy with that, to be honest with you. So that was a one hit wonder though, is what I call that. Obviously then he brought in more units onto the side, and Goldson obviously was just going around trying to kill. But I was like hoping this guy was going to walk into my guy in case I anti-tank grenade. Trying to see if we can get it, and I was just that lucky I managed to get a good grenade on it and kill it all right in a winner basically. And every guy I think ran out there got absolutely murked. So yeah, it was a pretty good game, guys. Really appreciate you all watching. Hey, as I said, Screed, I'll give you a little ad after I finish this game, man. There's the stats. Felt like I didn't really lose that. I shouldn't have lost that much infantry, but I think a lot of the infantry I lost was practically in this middle area here. Hopefully I can do better next time. But one of these things, obviously quite a good stuff, as I said, still quite a good thing with the mortar. Obviously, you know, emptying it out, because then it makes them have to buy basically a truck to get it basically filled with ammo again, and then it could just be even more of an easier target. Obviously, this is Goldson's first game in a while, so obviously it was quite good just to see him come back and play the game again. Obviously, I killed quite a lot of vehicles. Obviously, my Churchill man was just absolutely phenomenal. 122 score, and obviously killed 4 vehicles with 17 units. Obviously, my Achilles was obviously pretty good as well. 17 and 3 vehicles, 107 points as well. And obviously, Delclaimer, which is AC, which is obviously basically this vehicle here, is obviously what done the good damage against the highest one in the jumbo. No, the jumbo. Sorry, the jumbo. So obviously quite good, 53 points right away. But as I say, guys, thanks again. Thank you very much for watching. I'll speak to you some other time again. Cheers.